Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Hawks Baseball here as Chaska takes on the Lakeville North Panthers. I'm Mike Schmidt, joined by my producer as always, Brett from PSB Media. Chaska looking to go 1-0 today as they battle the Lakeville North Panthers in a clash of two top 10 teams on this picture-perfect afternoon down at beautiful Athletic Park. Little meeting of the minds for Lakeville as we're getting into this one. Nolan Kemp on the hill for the Hawks tonight. Dane McNaughton behind the dish for Chaska. They do battle with former Lake Conference rival. As they warm up on the field here, we are going to get into the Rome Team Real Estate Keys to the Game. Today's keys to the game are, of course, brought to you by the Rome Team at Edina Realty. If you're looking for keys to your new home, let the Rome Team use their expansive network to find your next home. Go to www.rometeamrealestate.com. Again, that's www.rometeamrealestate.com and get in touch with Emily or Jan. Just one key to the game so far here. It's go 1-0. The Hawks have a 4-game winning streak this week, and they've played some good baseball of late, with solid pitching and defense and wins against Orono, Wayzata, St. Louis Park, and last night against Bloomington Jefferson. That was right here on CHBN. As they start to get to some attention, entering the rankings at number 10 in 4A. They get They get into the tough, meaty part of the schedule. And they take on Lakeville North here with an 8-4 record. In the Lakeville North Panthers have done a good job in a tough suburban South Conference. Chaska, I mentioned, looking to go 1-0 here. Beautiful day, low 70s. Wind gusting in a little bit from the north. So we're about set to get into it. Tanner Recchio leading off for the Panthers, as I mentioned. Nono Kemp on the hill. He's joined by Carver Miller out in left, batting leadoff. Nolan's batting second. Dane McNaughton behind the dish, hitting third. Drew Benson at first. Maddox Foss at short. Henry Bushy at third. Killian at right field, and a curveball's across for strike one. Good start there for Nono. The rest of the lineup is rounded out with Nick Ekstrom DHing and Tommy Hansen playing center field. Adam, of course, playing second and getting DH for. Fastball missed low and in to Recchio. 1-1 now for Nono. Expect kind of a low-scoring game here. Both these teams have good lineups, but better pitching. That one missed just inside. 2-1 now for Recchio. Bushy playing up. There's a leadoff hitter, Recchio, shortstop. He's got good speed. Just making sure no bunts laid down, and that one's fouled off down the left field line. It's going to get out of play. Of course, today, Christmas in May here in Chaska. It's good to see all the boys down helping out at Guardian Angels School, setting up for breakfast. So 2-2 now. No gets his pitch. And check swing, and he went. Recchio sat down. 1 up, 1 down for No.
Now batting number 21, Braden Manning.
So after the leadoff strikeout, that brings up Braden Manning. Manning's the first baseman for Lakeville North. Big righty. And that one's laced into right field. It's going to drop down in front of Killian, who got a little bit of a late jump on that one. So Manning's aboard with a single.
Number 8, Will Wareham.
So 1 down, runner on first. After the little broken bat single into right, brings up Will Wareham. Wareham, the catcher for the Panthers, digs in from the right-handed side of the batter's box and takes a fastball just under the zone for a ball. Decent crowd on hand. Lots of people sitting out in the sun. Grandstands also starting to fill up a little bit. And there's another ball. So 2-0 now to Wareham. Nolan peeks at 1 and delivers. Curveball missed outside. 3-0 now to Wareham. Manning with a modest lead at 1. And that fastball missed up in the zone. A rare walk for Nolan Kemp.
Now batting number 14, Josh Howden.
First and second now for Lakeville North. We're going to get a courtesy runner. It's going to be number 13. Who I'm assuming is a freshman. He's not in today's broadcast media guy. It looks like Sam Swanson, though. So Hagen digging in. Here's the pitch. That one's in on the outside edge for a strike. Good start for Nolan after giving up that walk. Chaska's infield set up in double play depth. Kemper peeks back at second, sets and delivers. Curveball missed up and away, evening the count at 1. As I mentioned, just a beautiful day down here. Christmas in May is going on. I want to thank all the volunteers that helped out. Everyone was down there working hard. Besides probably the Merrimark wind shuttle out there shaking hands as Nolan throws another strike. Little slower tempo than we're used to seeing out of Kemp. Likes to work quickly. With 2 aboard, though, he's bearing down. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Curveball in for strike 3. So 2 down now. Runner still at first and second.
Number 10, Jackson Renz.
That brings up the DH, Jackson Renz. Don't have too much of a scouting report on Lakeville North. It is a non-conference game here. I do know that they are throwing a freshman pitcher, Teddy Jouer. Here's a pitch from No. Fastball in for a strike, 4-seamer. Little late movement on that fastball for Kemp. So 1-2 now, still 2 down. Curveball in for strike 2. Good mix here for 18. I was talking with a few of the boys before the game. I know that they're a little tired, waking up early, getting down to Guardian Angels to set up everything. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball missed just up. Might have a little bit of a setup pitch. So 1-2 now to Renz. Big out here for the Hawks, looking to get out of this first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball missed up and away, and Kemper lost his hat on that one. A little extra mustard on that. Nolan shakes off his catcher, McNaughton. Now gets his pitch, peeks back at second, and delivers. Curveball in for strike 3. 3 strikeouts for Nolan Kemp, and the Hawks are out of the top half of the first. They look to break this tie at 0-0 in the bottom half of the first. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter of the Rome team with Edina Realty. I'm here today with the Chaska varsity baseball captains because the Rome team is again sponsoring the baseball season. I thought you might want to meet the captains, so let's meet them now.
I'm Nolan Kemp, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Carver Miller, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Henry Bushy, and I'm a shortstop and third baseman.
My name's Drew Benson, and I play first base.
Like the Chaska baseball program, the Rome team is rooted in the community and a tradition of excellence. We wish the team a great season and all the best. Soar Hawks!
We're back here for the bottom half of the first. Still 0-0 as Chaska was Nolan Kemp was able to pitch his way out of a little bit of a jam in the first. Brings up Carver Miller. Miller's had a great season so far as a leadoff hitter for the Hawks as well as on the hill. Love to see the Hawks put together a few hits here early. Here's the first pitch from Juer. Juer in for a strike fastball. I mentioned just a freshman. Does have decent size. A little bit of an unconventional windup here as you'll see him feet facing towards the Hawks dugout. There's a tapper towards second. And that one's handled by, looks like that was Haugen. Flipped over to Manning, and Carver Miller is retired. After the 4-3 putout, that brings up No Kemp. Nolan going back to the Dean Marini after having a little bit of success with, I believe it was a TPX earlier. He's got his bat back, though. He feels comfortable. Juer gets his pitch, sets and delivers. Fastball missed up and in. So 1-0 now to Nolan Kemp. That one missed low and away. Yeah, Juer's got a little bit of a different tempo. Maybe throws hitters off a little bit. Quick rock step back. And he sets and delivers. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one missed up and in. Nolan's done a great job this season of just having great command of the strike zone as a hitter and a pitcher. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That one missed as well. So Nolan Kemp's aboard with a walk. The Hawks have their first base runner of the day. Looks like Isaac Wicker is going to be on to run for Nolan. Wicker's got good speed. That brings up Dane McNaughton. The Magic Man switched up his walk-up music today. Wicker with a modest lead at 1. And McNaughton wears it. McNaughton hit for the second straight time in the first inning. He was beaten last game last night, and that brings out Carson Atterbury to run. So very good speed on the base pass for the Hawks with one out. It brings up big Drew Benson, the first baseman. I was talking with Drew a little bit last night and before this game. I said I just want to see you put a good barrel on the ball here. He's got that. He's got power. Haven't seen too much of it down here at Athletic. He's done a good job hitting, getting on base. It's just so used to seeing him drive the ball in practice in last year. Extremely comfortable in the batter's box. One of the more veteran hitters for the Hawks. Took that one in for a ball, so here's the 1-0 pitch from Jouer. Down and in the dirt. Good job by Wareham by sliding over. Can already tell that just watching warm-ups a little bit, the Hawks aren't going to have the same level of success running on Wareham as they did last night. Definitely a solid catcher behind the plate. It's a 2-0 now for Benson. Follows that one back up over the grandstand, and that's going to get out of play. It's 2-1 now for Benson. Jouer having a little trouble with his command here early. And that one's hit hard to center field. Not quite hard enough as that's going to be Brodeen out there, makes the catch. Nobody advances. Everyone's staying home. A little flare. It brings up Maddox Foss here for the Hawks. Foss also having a really nice season. Flashing the leather consistently at short and doing a good job at the plate. Takes a curveball in for strike one. First off-speed stuff we've seen from Jouer so far this fine afternoon. Jouer gets his pitch. Peeks back at Wicker and delivers. That one missed low and in. 1-1 now for Foss. Jouer sets and delivers. Another off-speed pitch in for a strike. Looked like it just caught the outside edge. 1-2 now for Foss. Here's the pitch. Fastball laced down the right field line. It's going to get out of play. Hopefully avoid some of our spectators that are sitting out in the sun down the right field line. A big swing here for Foss with all that speed on the base pass. Love to see him find something in the outfield. See if Wicker can score. Here's the pitch. Off speed, tapped hard down the left field line. It snuck just foul. Would have been extra bases if it was a foot to the right. Jouer is the only freshman on this Panthers team. And that one missed on the outside edge. Four-seamer with a little tail. He thought he had it. 2-2 now to Foss. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a tapper towards first. That's going to be handled by Manning. He's going to go touch it up. And the Hawks are retired in the first inning. So we head to the top half of the second. Lakeville 0, Chaska 0 here on CHBN. We'll be right back.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leading off for Lakeville North.
We're back here on CHPN for the top half of the second inning. Ryan Joyner digging in for the Panthers. Nolan Kemp back out on the bump for the Hawks. Both teams left 2 base runners on in the first. Kemp rocks and sets and delivers and misses low and away. 1-0 now to Joyner. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a fastball that's hit hard into left field. Carver Miller slips, falls, unable to make the play. He's giving chase now to it. Joyner's moving well, heading towards third. Good throw by Miller, just not quite in time. So there's a leadoff triple for Joyner. Hard hit ball, a little bit of bottom spin on it. Miller took 2 steps in, slipped on in the beautiful manicured grass down here at Athletic. That ball hit and ran all the way to the fence. Brings up Kelvin Schmelzler. Schmelzler follows that one up, and it's going to get out of play. 0-1 now for Schmelzler. Nolan opting to work from the windup. The runner on third. Curveball just missed on the outside edge. Both Bushy and Benson playing up. Middle infield staying at standard depth here. It's a 1-1 pitch. Curveball, that one's going to catch in for a strike. Nolan's second outing of the week here. It's a 1-2 pitch. That one's fouled off down the left field line. It's going to get out of play. So still 1-2 here. I think that swing by Joyner was the hardest hit ball we've seen off Nolan Kemp so far in this young season. Kemper shakes off McNaughton, now gets his pitch. Fastball, another one hit hard. Bowens Hanson giving chase. Settles underneath it, comes up, Kemp makes the play and fires home. Not quite in time, though, and the Panthers will take the lead. So after Miller loses his footing, there's a run scored for the Panthers. That brings up pitcher Teddy Jouer. Curveball caught the outside edge. Something you'll see from Nolan, his mentality on the mound won't change too much, whether he's pitching with the lead or from behind. Very calm, cool, collected kid. Be sticking with the curveball a little bit more than usual. Gets his pitch. Here's the 1-1 toss. Another curveball in for a strike this time. 1-2 now. And Nolan's kind of been our workhorse so far this year. He's eaten a lot of innings, thrown a lot of pitches. Wasn't quite ready to go last night, so they gave him the extra day's rest. And there's another curveball in for a strikeout. 4 strikeouts here so far for Kemp.
Batting number 2, Ryan Brodeen.
Brings up Ryan Brodeen, center fielder for the Panthers. The 0-0 pitch is in for a strike on the inside edge. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball and catches the outside edge. Another strike. I think Nolan's kind of settled down a little bit here after giving up that triple. Here's the 0-2 pitch with two down. Missed inside on a curveball. So 1-2 now to Brodeen. Won't be surprised if we see a little backdoor curve on the outside edge. Fastball up and in though. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. As I mentioned, it's absolutely gorgeous day out here. That curveball missed low and in. Kemper's pitch count starting to climb a little bit here already in the second. Full count, 2 down, payoff pitch. Fastball in for strike 3. So Nolan's got 5 strikeouts, did allow the 1 run. I don't know if it's going to be ruled as earned or not, but Chaska trails 1-0 as we head into the bottom half of the second. Panthers are up 1 rip here on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter of the Rome team with Edina Realty. I'm here today with the Chaska varsity baseball captains because the Rome team is again sponsoring the baseball season. I thought you might want to meet the captains, so let's meet them now.
I'm Nolan Kemp, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Carver Miller, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Henry Bushy, and I'm a shortstop and third baseman.
My name's Drew Benson, and I play first base.
Like the Chaska baseball program, the Rome team is rooted in the community and a tradition of excellence. We wish the team a great season and all the best. Soar Hawks.
Back here on CHBN for the bottom half of the second. Henry Bushy leading off for the Hawks. So Drewer sets, rocks, delivers up and in. Just underneath Bushy's hands. Miss for a ball. Standard depth here for the Lakeville defense, and here's the pitch. That one missed up and in as well. 2-0 now for Bushy. Drewer taking his time on the hill, getting set, gets his pitch, delivers. Hard hit ball to deep left field. Goodbye, Henry Bushy. That a baby. Henry Bushy ties up the game with a big blast to left field. Bushy just missed one early on this season. He finally went out and got it, put the barrel on the ball, and sent it to Shakopee. That a baby, Henry Bushy. That'll fire up the boys a little bit. Early morning wake up. And Bushy letting the mullet flow as he walks his way back into the dugout. Big time blast there by Bushy. Quick hands through the zone, barreled that one up and blasted it. Estimated distance on that home run, 347. Carried well over the wall. Brings up Riley Killian, hoping to do the same thing here. Killy takes that one up and missed the zone. Wareham wants to go out and have a little conversation with the freshman pitcher after giving up that deep home run. So after that short little visit to the mound, Wareham heads back behind the dish. We resume this at bat. Killian still digging in here, 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Off speed, looked like a little bit of a change up, maybe a little butter curveball in there for a strike, 1-1. Good job there by Wareham to go settle down the freshman pitcher after giving up probably one of the first bombs of his career. 1-1 pitch miss low and in. Riley's done a good job here for the Hawks, playing stellar defense out in right field. Brings good speed and quickness to this team, and he laces a hard hit line drive to center field.
Now batting, number 14, Nick Ekstrom.
So we got a home run followed up by a nice line drive single that brings up X-Man, Nick Ekstrom, DH in here tonight. Him and McNaughton split time behind the dish. Eck definitely has the ability to drive the ball. Strong forearms, quick bat. A little bit louder in the batter's box, but he's one of those guys that he's comfortable with what he likes. Brings a little energy to this team. So 1-0 now after that ball. Killian taking off. Good throw by Wareham, but not in time. Killian got a good jump. Wareham had to pick that one out of the dirt. So we got a runner moving all the way to second. No outs here still. Heck of an answer for the Hawks. Henry Bushy. He hit that one to the moon. Tour steps off, allowing Eck to kind of gather himself here in the batter's box. So 1-1 here to Ekstrom. Off speed in for a strike. A curveball with a little bit more bend to it. One and two. Jewar peeks at second and delivers. Big swing from Ekstrom, unable to get that off-speed pitch. He is retired. Brings up Bones, Tommy Hansen.
Now batting, number 22, Thomas Hansen.
Tommy, very quiet stance in the box, keeps his hands low. Sets when the pitch is coming, and then takes that strike. Off speed again for Jewar. Jewar's not going to overpower anyone here at the varsity level. Said just a freshman, but he does throw a good mix of pitches here. Working from the stretch now, peeks at Killian. Misses on a fastball up and away. So 1-1 now for Bones. Here's the pitch. Curveball missed up and away. Jewar didn't quite get his hands through on that one, or his hand through on that one. Love to see Tommy pull the ball here, move that runner around a little bit, get him over to third for Carver Miller. It's the 2-1 pitch. One's fouled back up and over the backstop. Hopefully it avoids my Jeep somewhere back there. Didn't hear anything shatter, so I hopefully will be in good shape when I head back out to my car. It's a 2-2 now for Bones. Good lead for Killian at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball missed up. Good job by Tommy to lay off of that one up and out of the zone. Gorgeous day down here in downtown Chaska, as I mentioned before. Perfect day to head to the Schramm House. Get a giant pretzel, sit outside and enjoy the day. Hard hit ball to right center field. Right fielder giving chase, he's gonna make the play. Killian stays home. That was Ryan Joyner who made the play. So Killian unable to advance. Might have been a little miscommunication between him and the third base coach. He's still in scoring position. You never want to make that third out at third. Old school baseball heads will tell you that. specifically with a hitter like Carver Miller coming up. Killian has the speed to score from second. Basically anything that finds green in the outfield. Curveball misses up and out. Carver grounded out to second in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's fouled off down the left field line. It's going to get out of play. Up and into the trees. Almost landed on a patron. Big lead here now for Killian at second. 1-1 count, still 2 outs. There's the pitch. That one's hit up and high into left field. Sun might be an issue for the left fielder out there. That is Ethan Drago. But Miller is retired on that pop out. So Chaska ties the game up with a big bomb from Henry Bushy. 1-1 here as we head into the top half of the third on CHBN. We'll be right back.
A fly, smaller name horizon, but there's so many rifles, my son's in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a block. I'm on top of the deck, just to look a giant dead in his eye. And I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Been the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend. And country cooking, Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on CHBN. Game knotted up 1-1 after that big Henry Bushy blast over the left field wall. Brings up Tanner Recchio, the leadoff hitter for the Panthers. No Kemp misses low on the fastball there. Recchio struck out in his first at-bat. Nolan rocks and sets and delivers. Curveball missed in the dirt. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Kemper working with a little bit more speed and missed on that one inside. 3-0 now to Recchio. Pitch count starting to become a little bit of an issue here for Nolan if he wants to continue to work deep into this game like he has in all of his previous. Here's the 3-0 pitch. In for a strike. 3-1 now for Recchio. And there's a swing and a miss, 3-2. Recchio a little frustrated, might have been thinking that was going to be curveball. Way behind the inside fastball. Full count now for Recchio. That one's a little nubber out to left field. Carver giving chase, handling the sun, and makes a one-handed grab to retire Recchio. 1 out here in the top half of the third.
Number 21, Braden Manning.
Brings up Braden Manning. Manning had a single in the first inning. Kind of a little blooper out to right field. Killian was a little stuck in between trying to make a diving play and playing conservative. Probably made the right call by playing conservative. Curveball. Fooled Manning there big time. Little half check swing. And Kemper working a little quicker now in a rhythm. Another curveball in for a strike. Good mix of pitches here for Nolan Kemp. I think it's about 50-50 as a curveball fastball. Shakes off his catcher McNaughton. Sets and delivers. Curveball tapped towards short. handled by Foss. Foss fires a strike over to Benson at first, and we got another out here, 2 down. Manning retired, 6-3. It brings up Will Wareham. Wareham walked in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Miss low. 1-0 now to Wareham. Got to give a shout out to the football team as well. They're down at Christmas in May. We're helping give back to their community as that curveball's in for a strike. Good to see Coach Dahl, Coach Susner, Coach Young, and all the boys out there. The 1-1 pitch. Another curveball just missed high. Kemper might have thought he had that one. Testing the ceiling on that strike zone. 2-1 now to Wareham. Curveball missed outside. 3-1 now. I mentioned a little breeze blowing in here from center. Makes that home run from Bushy even more impressive. Fastball missed on the outside edge, so a 5-pitch walk. Wareham's second of the day.
Number 14, Josh Haugen.
Brings up Josh Haugen. So we're going to get a runner on first here.
Pinch running, number 13, Sam Swanson.
Sam Swanson on the run again here for Wareham. Obviously, I'm going to reiterate it here for everybody at home, but Minnesota State High School rules. You get unlimited pitchers or runners for pitchers and catchers. Keeps the game speed up. It's the pitch from Kemp. That's in for a strike. The runner over there for Lakeville. Quick little water bug, doing a lot of dancing over at first. Fairly modest lead, though, as Benson holds him on. Kemper takes a long look at him, peeks again. Delivers the 0-1 pitch. Fastball in for another swinging strike. 2-1 now for Haugen. Field down here at Athletic looks absolutely gorgeous in this beautiful day. Chaska playing their 5th game this week already. Kemper misses that with a fastball on the outside edge. Lakeville taking their time in the batter's box. 1-2 now for Haugen. Curveball, tap foul. Looked like he was fooled a little bit there, just threw the barrel out. Was able to give himself a little bit more life here. So 2-1, Kemper peeks at first, sets and delivers. Curveball missed up. 2-2 count now for Haugen, who was struck out in the first. A quiet game for both dugouts here Saturday afternoon. Both teams have had long weeks. Kind of to be expected. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball up and away, and it gets a strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ks for No Kemp through 3. We'll be back here for the bottom half of the third. Chaska tied up with Lakeville North on CHBN 1-1.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter of the Rome team with Edina Realty. I'm here today with the Chaska varsity baseball captains because the Rome team is again sponsoring the baseball season. I thought you might want to meet the captains, so let's meet them now.
I'm Nolan Kemp, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Carver Miller, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Henry Bushy, and I'm a shortstop and third baseman.
My name's Drew Benson, and I play first base.
Like the Chaska baseball program, the Rome team is rooted in the community and a tradition of excellence. We wish the team a great season and all the best. Soar Hawks!
Welcome back here on CHBN. Still locked up at 1. Chaska scored on a big-time bomb from Henry Bushy, the third baseman. Lakeville North scored on a little bit of a misplay out and left by Carver Miller. Slipped and fell as he was approaching the line drive, hit directly at him. Jouer still on the hill for the Panthers. Nolan Kemp digging in for the Hawks. Curveball in for a strike on the inside edge. Wind picking up a little bit here, still blowing it into the field from center field. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's fouled back off the backstop, or it looks like it got up and out of play, actually. 0-2 now for no count. Hard hit ball right at third. Kicked around a little bit by the third baseman for the Panthers. That is Kelvin Schmeisel, but he's able to recover and throw out Nolan Kemp in time. Good hard hit ball, though, for Kemper. Brings up the magic man, Dave McNaughton. McNaughton hit by a pitch in the first. Wore it right on the shoulder. Looks no worse for the wear. A little catcher's mentality. Takes that one low and away, 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. One's fouled hard down the right field line. It will get out of play. Lots of activity out in the parking lot here down at Athletic. It's Christmas in May, a little spring cleanup. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's tapped down the left field line. It will travel foul. Arnold with quick hands over there. Able to make the play and fired it into Benson. It's a 1-2 now for McNaughton. Jouer rocks and delivers. Hard hit ball towards short. It's handled by Recchio. Recchio fires over to first, and a nice pick by Braden Manning. So McNaughton is retired. Brings up big Drew Benson. Benson flew out to shallow center in his first at-bat. Let's go, Drew. Hit something hard here. 2 outs, 0-0. Fastball missed up and in. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Jouer. That one missed just low and away. 2-0 now for Benson. Love to see Drew in a hitter's count here. To see him find something to drive at the outfield for Lakeville is playing fairly shallow on left and center. There's a hard hit ball, screamer. That's going to be down, and Benson's going to round first and head to second. Little misplay out there in left field for the Panthers, and Benson's aboard with a double, a single and an error, I should say. Good hard hit ball there by Benson. Knowing Drew like I do, I'm sure he's just as happy as anybody to see the barrel go get that one. It brings up Maddox Foss. Foss was retired after a tapper down the first baseline in the first inning. Looking to give the Hawks a lead here. Benson does run extremely well, specifically for a first baseman. He's out at second with a big lead. Foss takes a big cut at a fastball that was up and out of the zone. 0-1 count. Time for some timely hitting here for the Hawks. Just leave too many runners on base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off speed, drilled into center field. Center fielder won't be able to get there, and he misplays it. Benson's going to round and head home. So Chaska takes the lead. Timely hitting from Maddox Foss. Good job there by Benson, getting a good jump and hustling around third. That brings up Henry Bushy. So back-to-back singles, score a run for the Hawks, and that brings up Henry Bushy, who went YOLO on his first at-bat. 0-0 count. Runner takes off, fastball. in for a strike, and Foss is in for his second steal of the day. Excuse me, that's Foss's first steal. So 0-1 now for Bushy. Hawks have a runner in scoring position yet again. Big lead here for Foss at second. It's the 0-1 pitch. That one's hit up high, and it's going to drift out of play down the right field line. Life for Bushy. Love to see him square up on another fastball and drive it to deep left again. I believe that's Bushy's second or third career home run here at the varsity level. I know he had one last year. I had the pleasure of calling. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down and out of the zone. Bushy takes a hack at it, unable to connect. So Chaska takes the lead here in the third inning. They will head into the fourth up 2-1. And we'll be right back here on CHBN.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Back here on CHBN, No Kemp back on the hill. This time working with his first lead of the day, facing off against Jackson Renz. Renz the DH for the Panthers. Struck out in his first at bat. He takes a strike curveball there, caught the outside edge. Dale Welter in attendance, just saw him walking by, fresh off his efforts down at Christmas in May. As Renz takes that one low and away for a ball, evening the count at 1. No rocks, sets and delivers. Curveball, tap towards short. Foss giving chase, makes a nice play and a run on the throw. He fires a strike over to Benson. Heck of a play. That's that athleticism that we get from Foss when he's at short. Maddox is definitely a capable pitcher, but they like to leave him at that shortstop spot just because he's so good there. Maddox, of course, plays guard for the basketball team as well. Put in some solid minutes this past season for the Hawks on the hard court. Chaska's got one out. Brings up Ryan Joyner. Joyner scored the lone run for Lakeville so far in this game. Hard hit line drive that snuck over the top of Carver Miller as he slipped and fell. Takes that one low and away for a ball. There's a fastball in for a strike, evening the count at 1. 1-1 count here, 1 down. Fastball just missed outside. Four-seamer didn't quite have enough tail to it. We're working in towards the dog days of the summer. We take a peek ahead at the schedule a little bit. We'll be back here on Monday against Benilde St. Margaret's as that curveball's in for a strike on Joyner. We got Benilde St. Margaret's on Monday, then the Hawks travel to Waconia on Wednesday, and right back here for a Thursday night tilt against New Prague. 2-2 count. That one missed low and away. 3-2 now. Yeah, season's already half over here for the Hawks. Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball gets him flailing. Heck of a job. No count.
Number 5, Kelvin Schnelsley.
7 strikeouts already here for No in the fourth. Brings up Kelvin Schmelsley. Schmelsley, the third baseman. Flushed the leather a little bit last inning. Takes that one low and away for a ball. Kemper sets, rocks, and delivers. That one in for a strike. Been a busy week for the Hawks as well as myself, obviously. Announcing these games. I missed the Chanhassen strikeout diabetes night. I want to give a shout out to my replacement. Did a great job. I was at the Sam and Caitlin Welter wedding. Good friends of mine. It was a beautiful event out in Bloomington, so I appreciate everyone filling in for me. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one's back off the fence, out of play. 2-2 now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No, shakes off McDonough. Sets and delivers. Curveball hit hard towards Foss. Sneaks under his glove. Fox unable to make the play. Good swing there by Schmeisel to get a 2-2 pitch he could hit and drive it. So he's aboard, and that brings up Teddy Jouer. Jouer did a good job of recovering after giving up that bomb to Bushy in the second inning. He digs in. The freshman struck out in his first at-bat. Modest lead for Schmeisel at 1, and fastball four-seamer in for a strike. Nolan typically sits in the low 90s, high 80s, probably there again today. Throwing a lot of off-speed stuff, though. He knows this Lakeville lineup's up to the task, so he's mixing pitches well. Nubber towards, sneaks through the right side of the infield. Just got past Bones Hansen and Drew Benson. Nolan kind of looked over at the right side of his infield like, you guys want to talk about who's going to get that one? As it snuck on through. So it's 2 outs still. First and second for the Panthers. As the pitch count climbs, it's kind of tough. Nolan's kind of a little frustrated by that. Doesn't show much emotion on the mound. See if he can pitch his way out here against the 9-hitter Ryan Brodeen. Brodeen struck out in his first at-bat. It's the pitch. Fastball up in the zone, got him chasing. 0-1 count now for Brodeen. Nolan wants another set of pitches. Now he gets it. Sets, peaks at second, and delivers. Another fastball in for a strike. 9-hitter here, 2 swings and misses. I'd stick with that heater. Nolan shakes off McNaughton, gets it, peaks at second. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, this time it's fouled off down the left field line. It's going to get out of play. So still 0-2 here. Big out for the Hawks with 2 runners on base. Nobody holding the runner at second. He's got a decent lead. That fastball missed low and in.
Hey, good spot, 18s.
1-2 now for Brodeen. Brodeen hasn't seen a curveball yet this at-bat. I'd bet money on a bender maybe on the outside half of the plate. It's a 1-2 pitch. Stuck with the fastball. Got a pop-up to shallow left field. Foss giving chase. Carver Miller under it, and he makes the one-handed grab. So the Panthers are retired, leading 2 runners on base. Chaska still leading 2-1 here at Athletic Park. We'll be right back on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome Welter of the Rome team with Edina Realty. I'm here today with the Chaska varsity baseball captains because the Rome team is again sponsoring the baseball season. I thought you might want to meet the captains, so let's meet them now.
I'm Nolan Kemp, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Carver Miller, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Henry Bushy, and I'm a shortstop and third baseman.
My name's Drew Benson, and I play first base.
Like the Chaska baseball program, the Rome team is rooted in the community and a tradition of excellence. We wish the team a great season and all the best. Soar Hawks!
Back here on CHBN. Chaska still leads 2-1. Both teams with 4 hits apiece. I'd argue they both have 1 error as well. The misplay from Miller out on the left, and it was more like just a slip though, so there was no error officially on the scoreboard. Riley Killian digging in for the Hawks. Jouer still on the hill for the Panthers. Rock step and deliver. Miss low and away. 1-0 now to Killian. Riley had a nice hard hit single in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball missed in. 2-0 now for Killy. Be nice for Chaska to break this one open here in the bottom half of the 4th. The 2-0 pitch. That one's hit hard in the left field. It's going to be extra bases. Get moving, Riley. Not quite to the fence. Killian rounds and heads towards second, and he's going to get there in time as the throw in is mishandled. So the Chaska Hawks have a leadoff double from Riley Killian, his 2nd hit of the day. Good job, Killy. Brings up Nick Ekstrom.
Now batting, number 14, the X.
X looking down towards third, getting his orders here. Corners are up for Lakeville. I'd be surprised if we did see him bunt, but Chaska is pretty aggressive when it comes to moving over base runners. And he squares up, lays one down the right field line. Nice bunt by Eck. And he is in. Oh, he's out. A little fancy footwork over there by the second baseman for the Panthers. That's Haugen. Not sure he got his foot on the bag. Not too much of an argument, though, from the first base coach down there. So we'll assume that he was able to tap it before Eck got there. Great at bat, though, for Ekstrom. Laid down a beautiful bunt, moving the runner over. Killian should score on any fly ball now with his speed. Infield in for Lakeville as well. Any hard hit ball should sneak through. Hanson, the 9-hitter, digs in, takes a curveball in for a strike. His 3rd run's extremely important for the Hawks. Not sure if Nono is going to be able to throw all 7 today. Love to build a little bit of a lead here if he has to hand the ball off. Bones takes that one a fastball outside, evening the count at 1. Jouer taking his time now. Modest lead for Killian at 3rd. There's a ball that's hit down the line in left field and out of play, not caught. Left fielder Derigo was given chase for a while. Ball hung up in the sky. Landed about 25 feet away from him. So Bones down 1-2. 1 out still, infield still in. Jouer working from the stretch, delivers, curveball in the dirt. Good job there by Wareham to block it. Drop those knee pads down. 2-2 now for Tommy Hanson. Love to see Tommy square up on a fastball here and pull it. Decent sized gap in right center. That fastball missed up in the zone. Good eyes there. Full count, 1 down. Killian still at 3rd. Bones settles into his stance. Jouer gets his pitch and now steps off. Kind of interesting to see Jouer working from the stretch. Oftentimes the runner on 3rd. We'll see pitchers kind of go back to that windup. He feels comfortable in the stretch though. Peeks at 3rd and delivers. He misses up and away. Good at bat there for Bones. So he's going to draw a walk that brings up Carver Miller. One down, 1st and 3rd situation here. Wareham calling out his plays to his middle infielders here in case we see a double steal. Chaska, of course, always aggressive on the base pass. Tommy Hansen, the center fielder for the Hawks over at first, obviously runs really well as Killian, the right fielder over at third base. Be interesting to see if we get any movement here on the first pitch. Quick throw over to first. Hansen dives back in safe, no tag applied. Miller digs in, looking to hit something hard into a gap. Decent sized lead for Hansen over at first. Pitch, almost a pitch out there. Fastball missed almost out of the right-handed batter's box. 1-0 now from Miller. Drewer peeks at one, settles in, and delivers. That one missed low. 2-0 now, hitter's count for Carver Miller. Miller flew out to left field in his last at-bat. Grounded out to second in his first. Looking to get on board here with a hit, extend the Hawks' lead.
I'm awake.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Off speed in for a strike. Might have been a red light there for Carver. It's a 2-1 now. Drewer sets and delivers. Runner takes off. That one's popped up in the right field. Hansen turning around, hard turn. Heading back to first. Killian takes off from third. Throw is in time. Killian slides and he's tagged out at home. Double play to end the Hawks inning there with first and third. Tough situation. Killian might have gotten a little bit of a slower jump, but heck of a throw by right fielder. That was Joyner. So the Hawks are retired. 2-1 lead over Lakeville as we head into the top half of the fifth. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
A fly, smaller name horizon, but there's so many rivals. My son's in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a block. I'm on top of the dead, just to look a giant dead in his head. I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Been the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.
Off the top of the fifth for Lakeville North, number 3, Tanner Recchio.
We're back here on CHBN, top half of the fifth inning. Tanner Recchio digging in for the Panthers, shortstop. Retired in both of his first 2 at-bats, struck out in the first and then flew out to left. No misses low and in the dirt with a 4-seamer. 1-0 now to Recchio. Both corners playing up a little bit. Recchio does have good speed. And keep an eye on a bunt. Curveball catches the outside edge. That one just snapped. Good pitch, no. Nolan heading to St. Thomas to throw next year for the Tommies. Sets and delivers. Tapper to first. Off the end of the glove of Drew Benson. It's going to sneak into right field. Recchio gave a hard turn at first. Thought about it. But he heads back to first with a leadoff single.
Number 21, Braden Manning.
So 5 hits each, both teams. Chaska with a 2-1 lead. Of course, headlined by that big Henry Bushy home run. Brings up Braden Manning. Manning singled in the first. Grounded out to Foss in the last at-bat. Recchio, great speed at first, very quick. Quick throw over to first by Kemp. Kemper handles runners on base as well as anyone in the state. Everything that he does on the mound is just spectacular. His command is great. His wind-up is easily repeatable. Peeks at one, fires back. We got a pickle. Benson giving chase. Now Foss giving chase. Recchio taking his time. Slides in. And Kemper applies the tag, and Recchio is retired. Nice move there by No Kemp. Recchio very frustrated as he leaves the field. Looked like he was going to be taken off as he slams his helmet down, heading back to the dugout. As I mentioned, Nolan Kemp does everything well on the mound. Quick pickoff move got him leading in. And good fundamental baseball by the Hawks middle infield and Benson and No there to retire the extra quick Recchio. Curveball in for a strike, and it's Braden Manning. 1-1 count now. So No hustles over to first. Retires Recchio, gets right back on the hill and fires the curveball in for a strike. There's a four-seamer that missed outside. Maybe a little bit too much mustard on that one. So 1-1, one out. No rocks, sets and delivers. Curveball that missed. Nolan kind of wondering where that one missed. Looked to be good on my end. Might have been a little low against the big batter and Braden Manning. It's a 2-1 pitch. Tapper back to Nolan. Nice play, throws his glove up, makes a play. Flips it over to Benson to retire Manning. So 2 down here after that leadoff single. Chaska in good shape. Nolan keeping that pitch count down. Brings up Will Wareham. Wareham's reached in both of his at-bats here, drawing 2 walks. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball missed low and away. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Kemp. That one missed low and away as well, four-seamer. Lots of activity down here at the ballpark today. Concession stands, of course, open. Kids running around down both the left field and right field side. That one's flailed at, tapped down the right field line. Benson giving chase and not quite able to make the play right at the fence. Would have been a heck of a play by Benson. As I peek down that way, there's a little bit of activity in the Panthers bullpen. My eyes are failing me yet again here. I can't get a number. So here's the 2-1 pitch. That one's hit hard into right field. Killian giving chase, makes a one-handed grab. So the Hawks are out of the 5th inning here. They head to the bottom half, looking to extend the lead. Chaska is still up 2-1 here at Athletic Park on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome Welter of the Rome team with Edina Realty. I'm here today with the Chaska varsity baseball captains because the Rome team is again sponsoring the baseball season. I thought you might want to meet the captains, so let's meet them now.
I'm Nolan Kemp, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Carver Miller, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Henry Bushy, and I'm a shortstop and third baseman.
My name's Drew Benson, and I play first base.
Like the Chaska baseball program, the Rome team is rooted in the community and a tradition of excellence. We wish the team a great season and all the best. Soar Hawks!
We're back here for the bottom half of the fifth inning. Chaska still leading Lakeville North 2-1 on the back of a Henry Bushy home run.
Number 18, Nolan Kemp.
That brings up No Kemp, the two-hitter here for the Hawks. New pitcher for the Panthers. It's going to be Ryan Joyner. And if you're wondering if he's got a good arm, he's the one who threw out Killian last inning. He was out in right field. A four-seamer in for a strike. Joyner runs about 6'4", 6'5", lengthy righty. Quick action through his windup. Four-seamer does have good tail. A four-seamer missed just on the outside edge, even in the count at 1. A little bit more velocity from Joyner than Jouer. Joyner will mix in a little bit of a curveball with good late action. The hard hit ball by Nolan. And Kemper's going to be aboard here as looks like that was number 5 for the Panthers taking a stab at it. That's Schmeisel.
Number 9, Dane McNaughton.
So Schmeisel wasn't able to handle that little short hop. Nolan's aboard. Looks like Nolan is going to run for himself. I would assume he's going to probably make the move out to right field next inning. Modest lead there for Kemper over at 1. Brings up the magic man, Dane McNaughton. Kemper snaps back over to 1 after the quick throw. Able to beat the tag. He's in safe. Kemper right back out to his standard lead. Joyner peaks at 1 and delivers the 0-0 pitch. Four-seamer with good tail catches the outside edge. Oh, 0-1 now for McNaughton. Joyner sets and delivers. No takes off. He'll be in safe. Throw way offline. Nolan continuing to show all 5 skills out here tonight. Puts Dane McNaughton in a good situation with a runner on second base and no outs. Now we get a runner. It's going to be Wicker.
Pinch runner for Nolan Kemp, Isaac Wicker.
It's always tough to bring Nolan off the field at any point. He does have good speed. We saw that with the steal. Kemper doing his job. Now he's going to catch a blow in the dugout before he probably heads back out for the 6th. Do have a little bit of action in Chaska's bullpen. Can't quite see who's down there. So McNaughton digs in, 1-1 pitch. That one's flailed at, hit shallow right field. Right fielder giving chase, and it lands just foul. I believe that's Jouer who made the move out to right. 1-2 now for the Magic Man. Like the idea there from Dane. Very smart hitter, looking to push the ball over to the right side of the infield or outfield, move over Wicker. So 1-2 now. Joyner peeks back at second. Peeks again and delivers. Four-seamer missed up and away. 2-2 count now for McNaughton. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard in the center field. Center fielder giving chase. Unable to get there. That one's going to sneak past him. Magic running rounded his horse. He's on second. He's going to pull up. And that scores Wicker from 2. Kind of a little bit of a tweener situation there for Wicker. Got a good jump, though, once he saw the ball was down clean. Good running job there by 8. So Chaska extends the lead 3-1 now. 6 hits here for the Hawks tonight. And after the RBI double, the Magic Man's going to grab some pine. Brings out Carson Atterbury to run for him. Atterbury might be the quickest guy on this Hawks team, so anything down should get him home. Drew Benson digging in here now for the Hawks. Benson had a nice hard hit line drive single in his last at-bat. Love to see that again. 0-0 pitch up and in. Barely missed Benson. Benson will step out, collect himself a little bit. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Joyner. That one's hit well down the left field line. Looks to be foul, and it is. Kind of rode in on Benson's hands a little bit there, but he's able to throw the bat out on it. As I mentioned, Joyner, he throws from kind of a 3/4 arm slot. Good tail on that 4-seam fastball. Haven't seen the curveball yet from him. 1-1 count now. Atterbury, good lead. There's a 4-seamer on the outside edge, in for a strike. 1-2 now for Benson. Drew's about as good at two strike hitters there is in the state. Quiet hands in the batter's box, very comfortable. Any count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. One's hit high in the air. Benson's kind of disgusted with himself as he flies out to the second baseman. That is Hagan. So that brings up Maddox Foss. Foss had a single last at-bat. He also grounded out to first in his first at-bat. So 1 down here for the Hawks. Good lead for Atterbury at second. Fastball missed outside. As I mentioned before, if you're not doing anything today, head to the Schramm House, head to Cuzzy's. Beautiful day. Both have great outdoor seating. Foss follows that one back, evening the count at 1. If you're at home, I hope you're out on the deck, enjoying this beautiful weather. It's a little late, but you know what? We'll take it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Joyner peaks at second and delivers. That one's fouled right back towards me here in the press box. Bounces off the tarp and heads back in. 1-2 now for Foss. Here's the pitch. Fastball caught the block on the outside edge, so Foss is going to go grab a seat. 2 outs here for the Hawks.
Now batting number 20, Henry Bushy.
Brings up Henry Bushy, who went Yabo in his first at-bat. 347-foot home run, clearing the left field wall by a good margin. Curveball from Joyner missed up and in. Wind's still swirling down here at Athletic, even though the flags are not showing it. And 1-0 becomes 2-0 as that fastball missed the outside edge. Here's Joyner with the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball in for a strike on the outside corner. Left fielder not giving Bushy the respect he earned in that first at-bat. Definitely quite a bit of room over there for him. Fastball missed up and out of the zone. Tried to get Bushy to chase. Bushy now leading the team in home runs and mullets, 1 each. A fastball missed. 5-pitch walk, excuse me. Bushy's aboard.
Number 10, Riley Killian.
First and second now for the Hawks. Good speed at second, good speed at first. Brings up Riley Killian. Killy 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a double. Joyner peeking at Atterbury, sets and delivers. The fastball in for a strike on the inside half of the plate. Good lead from Bushy over at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing. And they say he's good. No swing. 1-1 now for Killy. Good job there laying off the high heat. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Joyner. That one's hit high in the air on the left field line. It's going to sneak out of play here. Probably land over one of the trees. Yep, off the tree and down out of play. Lucky fan's got a souvenir. Nope, looks like he's running it back to the team. What a sport. So 1-2, 2 down. Joyner gets his pitch, peeks back at second, and delivers. Fastball tapped back to the dugout, or excuse me, the grandstand. Still 1-2. Bullpen activity has calmed down for both teams. It's the 1-2 pitch again. Hard hit ball straight back at Joyner. He gets a glove up in time, saved his face. And Killian is retired over a 1. As much as I wish that one would have snuck through, I'm happy Joyner got his glove up because that was a screamer right back at him. Nice job of him to be able to collect himself and retire Killian. 3 good at-bats, though, for Killian. So 3-1, Chaska leads. We head into the top half of the 6th inning on CHBN. We'll be right back.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
A fly, smaller name horizon, but there's so many rivals. My son's in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a block. I'm on top of the deck just to look a giant dead in his head. I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Bring the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.
Cuzzy's Brickhouse in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brickhouse is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brickhouse on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
We're back here in the top half of the 6th, joining play in progress. Nolan Kemp misses on that first pitch of the inning there. Curveball low and away. Josh Haugen digging in for the Panthers. Haugen's got 2 Ks on the day in his first 2 at-bats. That fastball missed low. Not surprised to see Kemper back out here for the 6th. It was Tommy Hansen down in the bullpen getting a little bit of work in, center fielder. Kind of operates as the de facto closer for the Hawks. Fastball in for a strike. Little activity in Lakeville's bullpen now is number 4, Ethan Derigo, the left fielder. The fastball missed just up. Haugen thought about taking a cut at it, but held back. 3-1 now for Haugen. The fastball that caught the black on the outside half of the plate. In for a strike. 3-2 now. Kemper's done a good job pitching, as I mentioned, so far today, allowing just the 1 run. Might have even been unearned. There's a fastball. It's tapped back to the grandstands. Bounces back into play off the fence. He's worked himself into a lot of full counts, though. Kind of uncharacteristic of Nolan, but we know this Lakeville North team is loaded with big bats. He's done a good job of keeping them quiet. That fastball missed up. Kemper a little frustrated by that one. So Haugen drives a lead-off walk.
Jackson Rentz.
Brings up Jackson Rentz. Rentz DH in here for the Panthers. Struck out in his first at-bat, and he grounded out to short in his last. Kemper sets and delivers. Hard hit ball to center field. Hansen handles it out at center. Not in time, though, to make a throwing attempt to second. So first and second, no outs here.
Number 5, Kelvin Schmelsley.
Brings up
Number 16, Ryan Joyner.
Brings up Ryan Joyner, the pitcher for the Panthers. Looks like we're going to get a runner out here for the Panthers.
Pinch running number 15, Max Harrison.
Got a pitch runner for the Panthers. Not in today's brochure here for me. So Joyner looking to help himself out here for the Panthers. Squares up to bunt, tries to get it down, but he kicks foul down the right field line. Both Benson and Bushy playing up. Joyner takes his signs, gets back in the box. Kemper operating out of the stretch, peeks back at second, sets and delivers. There's a bunt right back to Kemp. Handles it, fires it over to Hansen, Adam Hansen at 1. So the Hawks have an out here. Runners do advance, though, to second and third.
Number 5, Kelvin Schmelsley.
Nice sacrifice bunt there for Joyner. Brings up Calvin Schmelsley. Third baseman has a sacrifice hit and a single so far here today. Bushy still playing up at third. Is there a big swing and a miss by Schmelsley? 0-1 count now with 1 down. Kemper back to the windup here. Runners on second and third. Gets a swinging strike too. 0-2 now for Schmelsley. Real nice if Nolan can sit him down here. Hawks need it. Protect that 2-run lead. Is the 0-2 pitch with 1 out. Fastball. Schmelsley tried to climb the ladder, wasn't able to get to it. Too much mustard on that one from No-No.
Now batting, number 12, Teddy Jouer.
7 strikeouts so far here for Kemper. 2 outs. It brings up Teddy Jouer, freshman who started this game for the Panthers before moving out to right field. It's the 0-0 pitch, curveball. Just missed the zone. Good job there by McNaughton to make that play. Always dangerous with runners on second and third and 2 outs, throwing anything out, any sort of bender. It was a fastball, just missed the outside corner, 2-0 now. Hawks coaching staff seeing set, letting Nolan pitch his way out of this little jam here. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Jouer. And that one a little bit inside. I believe if McNaughton might have been able to handle that one, it could have been called a strike. 3-0 now to Jouer. It's a 3-0 pitch, in for a strike. Three and 1, 2 down. Freshman digs in. Kemper working from the windup, gets his pitch. Hard hit ball into right field. Killian tries to make a diving effort, unable to get it. Comes up with a throw to home, and it's in time. Tags in time, boom! The Hawks maintain the lead, so the Panthers do score 1, but a strike from Killian out in right field to McNaughton. McNaughton applies the tag, and they preserve the lead, so Chaska still up, 3-2 now. Nice play. They're fired up as they head into the dugout, so we're going to head into the bottom half of the 6th inning. Chaska still leads 3-2 on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter of the Rome team with Edina Realty. I'm here today with the Chaska varsity baseball captains because the Rome team is again sponsoring the baseball season. I thought you might want to meet the captains, so let's meet them now.
I'm Nolan Kemp, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Carver Miller, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Henry Bushy, and I'm a shortstop and third baseman.
My name's Drew Benson, and I play first base.
Like the Chaska baseball program, the Rome team is rooted in the community and a tradition of excellence. We wish the team a great season and all the best. Soar Hawks!
We're back here for the bottom half of the 6th inning. Lakeville North was able to chip away at Chaska's lead. They added a run, so now it's 3-2 Hawks. Nick Ekstrom hitting for the Hawks. He taps one to short. Handled by Recchio. He fires a strike over to first. And Eck is retired on one pitch.
Number 22, Thomas Hanson.
That brings up Thomas Hanson, center fielder for the Hawks. Walked in his last at-bat. Flew out to right in his first. The 0-0 pitch from Joyner. That one's tattooed to deep center field. It's going to get way up over his head and land just short of the fence. Hops off the fence, and Tommy's aboard with a double. Little fire from the Hawks dugout now.
Now batting, number 4, Carver Miller.
That brings up Carver Miller. Miller 0 for 3 today. Couple pop-outs, the last 2 at-bats. Love to see him hit something hard after that ball was tattooed by Hanson. That one probably flew 360, 370, landed just short of the fence. Miller takes that one low and in for a ball. 1-0 now for Carver. So 1 out here, Joyner peeks back at Hanson and delivers. Fastball missed up just above the belt line of Miller. 2-0 now for the senior left fielder heading to Nebraska next year. The 2-0 pitch. That one misses way outside. Hanson takes a peek to make sure it didn't sneak by. It didn't, so he retreats back to second. 3-0 now for Miller. Carver, a smart hitter. The coaching staff will probably let him do what he wants here, but I would assume a red light's been given. There's a strike. 3-1 now. And Carver probably just gave himself the red light there. So Joyner peeks at second, sets and delivers off speed, and Miller's aboard with a walk. Good patience, Carver.
Now batting, number 18, Nolan Kemp.
Brings up No Kemp. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and a steal. Looking to help himself out here, maybe tally a few more runs on. Some insurance for him as he heads out for the 7th. The 0-0 pitch. Hammered down the line, and it's going to be fair. Hawks will extend the lead here. It's just a matter of how much they extend it by. Hanson crosses home. Miller getting the green light, heading home. Throws coming in. Recchio fields it. Doesn't fire to home until late. Ball still lost. The catcher now gathers it. And there we go. 2 runs scored for the Hawks, extending the lead out to 5-2. No Kemp staying hot. It'd be interesting to see. Yep, they asked Nolan if he wants to run. He gives a thumbs up out there at second base. Coach and staff trust in the senior captain out there. He said he's good. He probably wants to go take third himself. Magic Man Dane McNaughton digging in for the Hawks now, who have the 5-2 lead. That's off speed in the dirt. Nolan thought about taking off, but stays home. Wouldn't be surprised to see him leave here on this next pitch. Joyner wasn't paying too much attention to him back at second. He peeks back at Kemper and delivers. That one missed low as well. 2-0 now for McNaughton. McNaughton was hitting the first and then doubled in his last at-bat. Sandwich in between there, grounded out to short, but he's had a productive game here so far. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be in for a strike. Just underneath the ceiling of that strike zone. 2-1 now for McNaughton. Kemper is giving Joyner some headaches out there dancing around at second base. He's worked a couple big secondary leads here. We'll see if he takes off. That one missed outside. 3-1 now for McNaughton. Both Recchio and second baseman Haugen having to deal with Nolan dancing at second. There's a number back to the pitcher. Joyner peeks at Kemp and then fires over to 1. Kemp unable to advance on the play. So McNaughton is retired. Brings up Drew Benson, senior first baseman, heading to Northern State next year to continue his baseball career.
Drew Benson.
Big run out there for the Hawks. The 0-0 pitch from Joyner. Miss wild. Now one sneaks past the catcher. Kemper advances the third on the play. So Chaska's still leading 5-2 as I mentioned. 0-1 count for 1-0 count for Benson. Joyner gets his pitch and delivers. Caught the black on the outside edge for a strike. 1-1 now. Working quickly, Joyner fires again. Kemper taken off home and in safe with an electric slide on the outside half of the plate. Joyner wasn't able to apply the tag, and Nono sneaks his way into the dugout after extending his own lead. 6-2 now for the Hawks. Great slide there for Kemp. He saw the play coming. Catcher flipped the ball back to Joyner. That was Wareham after it hit off his chest protector. And Joyner just couldn't locate Kemp, and Kemp slid around the tag. The ball definitely beat him there. Just a heads-up play by the senior. 2-2 now after that fastball catches the outside edge for Benson. Joyner sets and delivers. Misses wild outside. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Expect Benson to be extremely aggressive here. Anything towards the zone he's going to take a hack at. And there it is. Big time swing. Drives the ball into left center field. Benson's aboard with a single. Nice piece of hitting there. I was giving Benson a little bit of a hard time last night before this game to put a barrel on the ball, and he's done just that so far here today with a couple big time swings.
Number 8, Isaac Wicker, pinch running for number 7, Drew Benson.
So Benson will take a seat after getting pitch run for him. Wicker out there again. Wicker and Atterbury, the 2 primary runners off the bench here for the Hawks. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Isaac take off here on this first pitch. Maddox Foss digging in. Joyner takes 3 peeks over at first and delivers. Fastball in for a strike. Oh, 0-1 now for Foss. Wicker thinking about it, and he takes off. One's hit down the right field line out of play, so Wicker's going to retreat back to first. 0-2 count now for Foss. Wouldn't be surprised to see him take off again here. Got to be aware of a throw over to first, though, after an attempted steal. 0-2 pitch. Wicker takes off. Good jump, and there's another foul. So Wicker getting a workout over there at first. Might need a pitch runner for the pitch runner if this keeps up. So 2 down. Joyner peeks over at Wicker. Wicker takes off again. Hard hit ball up, and nope. Little flailer off the handle, sorry. Looked like a line drive from my perspective, but didn't get enough of it. So Foss is retired. Chaska heads into the top half of the 7th with a 6-2 lead over the top 10 ranked Lakeville North Panthers. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend. And country cooking, Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
a fly, smaller than horizon, but there's so many rivals. My soul's in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a pop. I'm on top of the deck, just to look a giant dead in inside. I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Bring the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Lakeville North, number 2, Ryan Brody.
We're back here on CHBN for the top half of the 7th. Chaska leading 6-2. Little change here. Tommy Hansen, the center fielder, on the hill to close this one out here for the Hawks as a four-seamer catches the outside edge. Nolan Kemp replacing him out in center field. Everything else remains the same. Drew Benson did re-enter after getting pitch run for. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just missed outside, evening the count at 1. Ryan Brodeen, the center fielder, the batter for the Panthers. He's 0 for 2 so far today. He takes that fastball just outside the zone. 2-1 count. Hansen working from the stretch. Misses wild down the right-hander's batter's box. Snuck past McNaughton. So 3-1 count. Wind picking up, now blowing in from right field. Hansen gets his pitch. Sets and delivers. That one's in for a strike. 3-2 now for Brodeen. Hansen works primarily with a fastball. Will throw a curveball in every once in a while, kind of his punch-out pitch. He's the full count, and there it is. Strikeout for Tommy Hansen. Number 8 for the Hawks today, the first for Hansen.
Now batting number 3, Tanner Recchio.
So one out here in the top half of the 7th. Brings up Tanner Recchio, shortstop leadoff hitter for the Panthers. Recchio's got a single in his last at-bat. And struck out in his first and then flew out to left in his second. Hansen gets his pitch and delivers. In for a strike on the outside half. Hansen will primarily, I shouldn't say primarily, he does only work out of the bullpen. Operates out of the stretch primarily. That curveball missed up. 1-1 count now for Recchio. Recchio reaching his last at-bat, as I mentioned, was quickly picked off by Nolan Kemp. The ball that's popped up into shallow center field. Kemper giving chase, settles under it, makes a one-handed grab. So Lakeville's down to their last out, and it's going to be Braden Manning digging in.
Now batting number 21, Braden Manning.
Manning singled in his first at-bat and has been retired in his last 2. So Hansen settles in here on the bump, gets his pitch, and delivers. Fastball fouled back. 0-1 count now for Manning. It's the 0-1 pitch up in the zone. Manning held off, kind of a little check swing, evening the count at 1. The Hawks can sneak out of this one. Will probably be their biggest win of the season. 1-1 pitch, curveball missed outside. Hansen didn't quite get the snap on that one he was looking for. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Hansen. Missed low in the dirt. Good job there by McNaughton. Scoop that one up. It's 3-1 now to Manning. It's a pitch from Hansen. That one's hit hard down the left field line, but it's going to be foul. So here we go, Lakeville down to their last out. Umpire calling time here, waiting for the Chaska player to get back in the dugout after chasing down that foul ball. Here we go, 3-2. Curveball catches the outside edge. Manning not happy about it, but you know what? That's going to be it for the game. Manning giving the umpire a few choice words as he heads towards the dugout. Thought about letting the bat fly, but he held off. There it goes. The bat goes flinging into the wall. So Chaska, big-time win here. 6-2 over Lakeville North. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Hawks. Lakeville, 2 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. Head through the handshake line, and the Hawks complete a 5-game winning streak this week. Big-time win for the boys. I want to thank everyone again for joining us here on CHBN. I am Mike Schmidt, joined by my producer of PSB Media, Brett. We'll be back here on Monday night for another game here. We got Benilde St. Margaret's coming to town to play down here at Athletic Park. I hope you guys all join me. And so thank you again. Enjoy this beautiful